You enjoying the rain, Steve?
Love it.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. A little bit of a change.
Yeah.
All right, Steve Buden here for Financial Focus. And Steve, our first item today, manufacturing and services slow. So things changing, huh?
The month of September, the data is beginning to come out, and you can see the stock market's up as a result of this.
Yeah, why is that?
Yeah, well, I think the market is reacting to the fact that with the data being so middle of the road that the Fed is not going to raise rates in December, so low interest rates is good for the stock market. So you're seeing a little bit of a reverse psychology here where normally you'd think if the reports are bad or not as good, the stock market would go down. But I think the market is getting a little bit ahead of itself because I think the data, if you read the reports carefully, is showing that the economy is expanding, but albeit really, really slowly.
So Wall Street happy despite the negative reports.
Right.
And also today on Financial Focus, earnings season has started, and that means we're going to start seeing what companies have been making. Yep,
and we're hitting the fourth quarter. It's crazy. The year's almost over. But now for the third quarter, we're going to start getting reports from companies. And like I say a lot, it's not so much the earnings per se, because that is looking backwards. It's what kind of reports are they going to give? How is the restaurant sector? How's the entertainment sector? How's the travel sector? How's the industrial sector? They try to give some forward-looking statement to see how the companies are going to perform. So as I read through those, I'll report back and see what is significant as far as where we're trying to see what the fourth quarter will bring. Because as we hit the end of the year, next year is an election year, so a lot of the policy that we see coming out potentially will have to be done really quickly.
And speaking of big companies and earnings season, Disney.
Yes.
The big one. And they're kind of changing their model as to how they might start letting people into their amusement parks, right, Steve?
Right, and what you're seeing here with Disney is similar to what you see with the hotels and Uber for that matter, where when there's high demand, there's something called surge pricing. So if there's a lot of folks, take Vegas, if you go on a casino's hotel site, every night the room rates are different based on the supply and demand. And Disney is thinking of doing this for their amusement parks, where maybe during Easter week, where all the kids are off school, the ticket prices go up, and during school season, the ticket prices go down. And I know we were talking off camera about this, but supply and demand, if they can get more money for their tickets during the regular peak season, they're trying to encourage folks to come during off-peak. Everybody else does it.
I love Disneyland. You know, I used to work there for a brief stint. Fun fact. And I would pay a premium to go when there's not so many people, but it's the other way around. A lot of people want to go during the holiday season, especially.
Right. What you'll see here is the prices fluctuate, and they're toying with this, and they're experimenting it within France right now, and they may bring it to the United States. And I think why it took them so long to do this, I don't know. Because if you go during peak season, it's crazy. So if they can give somebody half price for going today, for example, when it's rainy or the school is in session, I think you'll see a lot of people take advantage of this.
Yeah, don't take your kids during New Year's.
Well, you'll see a lot of folks taking their kids out of school to go to Disney if they lower the price.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Steve, good to see you.
Sure.
Midday's not over yet. Stay with us. We'll be right back.